Good morning, my fine, fine friends. How are you doing this morning? Um, I am doing surprisingly well. Um, I had I don't know, I think 5 hours last night. I was working on my picture of Van Gogh, and if you have watched any of the stream, you know that one of the predicaments that I have in this one is that the l- the legend was misprinted on the colors where the colors go. So um, I have put all the colors on that um, we know that they actually have symbols for, but I'm working on the rest of it. So I actually have figured out the main background colors, and so the next stream that I do, that's what I'm going to be working on. That's going to be a big chunk of the picture. So I'm going to be working on that. But last night, thank you for I mean, at one time we had like 12 people watching. It was like crazy. So thank you all for coming for my late night stream of me um, putting little dots on a page, basically. So thank you very much for that. Okay, before we do anything else, we're going to talk about our poll. Today is Tug of War Day. If your only introduction to the game of tug of war was at summer camp or in elementary school, you are in desperate need to celebrate Tug of War Day. Tug of War Day has grown up from the days of our youth. In addition to having its own holiday, Tug of War has national and international federations that sponsor worldwide tournaments. And there are rules, lots of them. Fortunately, the International Federation's Tug of War rules don't have to apply to you if you're decided to relive your youth and find a tug of war game nearby. Tug of war is one of the simplest games to play. All you need is a long rope and some people. um, you can even play tug of war with a short rope and your dog, but just be prepared to lose. Dogs are naturals at this game. To play tug of war, you place the rope in the middle of a field, you tie a cloth in the middle of it, you set up marker lines 10 to 20 feet from the center, then you split the team and try to pull the cloth of the rope and the other team by default across your marker line. Simple enough. It's great for building muscles and for fun. And be thankful that you don't play tug of war the way ancient Vikings did, where they tugged on animal pelts stretched over a fire pit. The game's losers received a hot foot, or worse if they were unlucky. So today is Tug of War Day. So we are having our poll, which is I like this childhood game best. We have a red light, green light, tug of war, duck, duck, goose, and red rover. Now, if you guys don't know any of those games, I'm going to kind of try to describe them to you. Red light, green light. If you have watched Squid Games, you have seen red light, green light with that big doll, and they have a different phrase that they say, but it's basically red light, green light. You have one person that has their back to a group of people, and in the United States, we go uh, we go green light, and everybody runs and tries to get to tap you first, and then you just arbitrarily turn on, you go red light, and everybody has to stop, and anybody that's moving is knocked out of the game. And you do that until somebody wins by touching you. Um, Tug of war, we just described. Duck, duck, goose. Everybody sits around in a circle, and you have one person who's it, and they go around the circle and they tap everybody on the head and they go duck, 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 duck. And then when they tap somebody and they go goose, you run because you have to run complete, and that person has to get up and chase them. And if they tag them, then before they get all the way around the circle to sit in their seat, then they um, are it, and it continues. Red Rover. Red Rover is where you have two lines of people, and one group they go Red Rover, send Sally right over, and Sally has to try to run through and break through the group of people on the other side. So those are the four games that we have, and which one do you like best? So, and I'm going to go ahead since I put the poll up. I'm going to do our meme today because, well, first off, today's Wednesday, February 19th. It's day 50 of the year, and we have 315 days remaining. And here is our poll. Life was so much simpler when we were children. We could play a friendly game of Red Rover and just clothesline the people that we didn't like. Absolutely. So that's our meme today. And now it's time to say hello to everybody in the chat. We have Snorterpoopus Cuber, hello humans and other critters. Hello to you, sir. Um, I got quite a bit of the picture done yesterday. I think I took those papers off and put a full sheet of parchment paper on so that I could see it a little better because those papers weren't sticking that well. And I'm hoping this parchment paper doesn't stick. They say it doesn't, so I put it on, and it seems to be working. So probably later today I will do a little stream um, and put some of the background on. We have Penny that says hugs, hugs to you, Penny. I hope your hump day is satisfactory. I know in some places people are getting a lot of snow. We have Connie Clary. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to you, Connie. So glad to be here. I'm glad you are here too. So we have hellos and hellos. We have Stream Element and Siri Mock over from Twitch side. We have Sashi. Good evening to you, Sashi. I hope your Wednesday was good. I'm glad to see you. He actually stopped by our stream a little bit last night, and it was nice. Um, we have Sci-Fi Mombi. Good morning to you, and yes, happy Hump Day, everyone. Happy Hump Day. We have hellos and hellos and hellos. And Snorterpoopus says, I like tug of war, but only if there is a tasty seal holding on the other end. And we have Sashi saying, most of the time I was the anchor in tug of war. Tug of war can be a very strategic game, not just, tugging on a rope. The placement of the people that you have, how you pull the rope, it could be a really strategic game. We have a JPRPH1 saying, howdy, folks. I'll be lurking while I get ready for work. Well, thank you very much for that lurk. And all you guys, please don't remember. Please, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, share the stream out if you would like to. And if you haven't, subscribe. So let's check the poll out here real quick. I have 309 subscribers. Seems to be sticking. So here we go. First off, I do have to like and share. Let me go ahead and like and share. Also, I asked you guys to do it. Well, I guess I should do it too, huh? So let's go. Here we go. Let me go ahead and post it over here on this. And let's go over to threads. We'll post it over there. Maybe. We'll post that there. Excuse me. Oh, my apologies. Um, so we have that. Let me go over to the Discord. Let's see where that Discord's going to pop. Oh, good. It didn't pop up. Sometimes it goes onto the wrong page. So here we go. Let me post it there on my channel. Let me go. I have one more place that I do post. Um, Drop this over there. And so, awesome. Um, and I had asked um, uh, I'm trying to get, I want to get a camera that um, zooms, and huh, and then it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Um, so, oh, I was going to check the poll. Let me check it out here. Come on, poll. Where are you? There you are. It says, let's see. Ooh, all of them have gotten votes. We have 9 votes already. Wow, thanks. We have 3 um, each for Tug of War and Red Rover. So they're in the lead. And then 2 for Duck Duck Goose. And then 1 for Red Light, Green Light. Do you guys remember? I just thought of a game that we used to play, Mother May I. And you would, or sometimes it's called Simon Says. Um, oh, well, actually, they're 2 different games. You have Mother May I and Simon Says. Those were fun games too. Simon says, touch your head. Simon says, touch your shoulder. Simon says, touch your hips. Simon says, touch your shoulder. Simon says, touch your head, touch your hips. And then if anybody touched their hips, then they were out. But then people would do silly things like Simon says, hold your breath. And then they would never say you could breathe. And then everybody would start gagging. You're all out. They weren't very fair. We have Buddy Hepburn. Good morning to you. I hope your classes go well today. Thank you for hanging out last night um, with this on my little impromptu stream last night. That was really fun. So that's our meme for today. And it's in honor of National Tug of War Day. So kind of looking, there's not that many celebrations or observances today. Marco Polo. Oh gosh, loved Marco Polo. Loved Marco Polo. That was another fun game. There's so many fun children's games. I could only think of I could only put 4 in. Um um liked there's even games like the jump roping and double dutch, and there was the one where you had the 2 big sticks and you push them down and then you push them together, and then you have to like manipulate your feet around them so you don't get the um your ankles smacked. um Jacks, and pickup sticks. Just they were just those there was just so many games. Marbles. Yeah, tag was fun, but could be mean depending on the kids. Yes, exactly. A lot of the kid game, King of the Mountain, when my dad built our house, and so we have he built a basement. Now, to have a basement in Florida is extremely rare, but my dad wanted one, so he built one. And we had a big pile of dirt, a huge pile of dirt, and first off, he wouldn't let us play on it because he wanted all the dirt to settle because he wanted it to be safe. And then we got to play on it, and it was a pretty big pile of dirt, and we played King of the Mountain and or King of the Hill, whatever you want to call it. And we would get up there, and we were ruthless. we were ruthless trying to become king of the mountain. But yeah, some of the kids' games are ruthless. Um, um, so you're right, buddy, on that. You are absolutely right on that. So, okay. Today at 4 p.m., we're going to be watching episode 7 through 12 of Stardust Crusaders of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That is season 2. Um, so, I'm looking forward to that um, today at 4 p.m. And we're going to start off with birthdays today. Woohoo! It's birthday time. Birthday time. So let's go find our birthday. I have them over on my well, it's not January. Let's not look at January birthdays. Let's look at it. I have them on my Discord. So if you are interested in them, you can check it out. Oh, I get these wonderful little bots over on my Twitch. And my youngest said, "Hey, you need to put this there so that they'll get rid of them for you." And let me tell you, it works. It works wonderfully. So, happy birthday today, all those that are born on February 19th. Um, I hope you all have a wonderful birthday today. So, here we go. Our first birthday is Millie Bobby Brown. 21 years old today. She portrayed 11 in the popular Netflix series Stranger Things. She was also in major films like Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, if you're going, who is this person? I don't know what they look like. Well, why don't you put pictures here? Well, I don't put pictures here anymore because I um, don't want to attribute them all. I'll be honest with you. It's too much work. And I was watching some videos and um and so I just am going to show you the Wikipedia link and you guys can go over there if you want. These are on my Discord. So this is Millie Bobby Brown. Like I said, and she is 21 years old. And she was really good in Stranger Things. And let's see. Sashi says we played Capta. It was keeping a weighted cork with feathers on it. It was designed to improve coordination. The Chinese have a similar game called Jianji. Let's look up that and see what that game is. CAP. How do you spell it again? CTEH. Oh, so you can okay. Um, Capta is a traditional game that requires a great dexterity and balance in keeping a feathered shuttlecock in the air for as long as possible by kicking it up with the heel of your foot. Um, yes, we have a name for that game. Um, let's see. Let's look and see. I don't want to show a video, but it's the one of here is here's a picture. Whoops. Here is a picture of the it's weighted with it, and you kick it. And you have to keep it in the air. Some people use you can use a just so many different things to weight it down. We call it hacky sack. where we use it it's like a bean bag, a small bean bag that we have to keep, in the air. So, that is a cool game. Yes, and it's, a lot of people, um, play it, um, but, yeah, we have that game and, we call it hacky sack, um, and it's really hard to do, and since the Chinese have a similar game called Jianzi, uh, but, yeah, I think, every country probably has their version of that game. And we have lawn darts, Snortopoopa says, was a wonderful game and also a good way to teach survival skills. Yes, jarts was a name of them. We actually used to have some of them. And you know what? You know what? We were smart enough to know that the direction that they're throwing the lawn darts, people shouldn't be standing over there. It's the same if you're shooting a bow and arrow. Don't stand by the target, and guess what? You won't get hit. But they changed them and they made them this weighted. They used to be literally lawn darts. Um, um, and you would throw them and they would, stick into the ground because they had a pointy end. And and people were stupid, and so they took and changed them and didn't allow them anymore, and they put, like, weighted ends on them, so it was just so stupid. Yes, they said it was later that progressed to sepak takraw, which was a volleyball with your feet, which oh my gosh, yes, I have watched some of that. I need to put some web links out in Discord about that. But yes, that's amazing to watch, and it is volleyball with your feet. Um, amazing to watch. Amazing to watch. So, yes. Let's see, who is our next person? Nicholas Copernicus. And I took and checked all the dates, so hopefully they're correct. I had some people that were, over 100 years old because I put in 18 instead of a 19 at the beginning. So let's see. He was 70 years old when he died. He proposed a groundbreaking heliocentric model of the universe with the sun at its center, which challenged the prevailing geocentric belief of the time. And he also excelled in diverse fields such as medicine, classical studies, translation, governance, diplomacy, and economics. Um, our Our school game involved a tennis ball, said Sashi. Whoever was hit by it was it. We could get impressive velocities with it. People were felled. That sounds like you have one person who has the ball and they throw it. Um, have you ever heard of a dodgeball? You have two groups of people and you have it's like a a rubber ball. It's you know, probably, like a foot. It's a bigger ball, and you would throw it at and try to hit people on the other team, and if you hit them, they were out. But if they caught it, if anybody was out onto their team, they get to come back. One would get to come back in. So it could get brutal too. Um, I hated playing dodgeball. I was horrible at it. I wasn't coordinated, and that I always wanted to run into the ball so I could be knocked out. So, it is Nicholas Copernicus' birthday, and it's Benicio Benicio del Toro. Um, he is, let's see, 58 years old today. He received an Academy Award, a BAFTA Award, and a Golden Globe Award for his roles in movies such as Traffic, 21 Grams, and Jay. Um, Featured in well-known franchises like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Star Wars. Yes, Sashi says exactly like dodgeball, but we could wind up the throw because the ball was smaller. Um, There's a movie out called Dodgeball. Um, it had a little subtitle, something about the underdogs. But oh my gosh, it is hilarious. Um, and but yeah, brutal. Could be absolutely brutal, that game. We have a Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson is, let's see, 85 years old today. He founded and led the pioneering Motown vocal group, The Miracles. He served as the chief songwriter and producer. He was also vice president of Motown Records for a time. He has been recognized with numerous prestigious awards, including induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and receiving the Library of Congress Gershwin Prize. So Smokey Robinson. And let's show a couple pictures here while we're doing it. Um, there is, apparently I didn't put these in order. So, well, here's Smokey Robinson. I didn't get, let's go ahead and add um, the two that we didn't do. So, yes, I have the um, site to, and let's go back and, oh, we can. E-E-N, I'm trying to remember how to spell his name. Let's go backwards. I want to spell their names. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put them in here so that BENICIOCELCO. So did I misspell something? BENI. Why is it not putting his name? See, now it's going to be a but. Why is it not? Let's see, maybe this needs to be lowercase. Nope. Okay, it's being silly. Did I spell the name wrong? Well, I was hoping to be able to pop it up there, but it's not letting me. Let's see if we can get Nicholas Copernicus. NICOLAUS COPERNICUS. Well, neither one of them are going to work. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I know why it didn't work. There's a Nicholas Copernicus, and this one is still not. Maybe I misspelled his name. Oh, that one is not going to do it, so we'll have to just look for that one later. Okay, well, anyway, there's Nicholas Copernicus. I was going to show a picture of him, but I didn't put one in there. So there, bad on me. Bad on me. Anyway, there's Smokey Robinson. We'll look for him. Of course, in boys only school, the prime target was the family jewels. Of course, because it's a game. It's a game of brutality. Um, so yes. And let's see, who is our next person's birthday today? We have Jeff Daniels. Jeff Daniels is, let's see, 70 years old today. He has film credits which range from acclaimed works like The Hours, Good Night and Good Luck, and the popular hits like Dumb and Dumber and The Martian. He excelled on Broadway and as he was a founder of the Purple Rose Theater Company. Jeff Daniels is Oh my gosh, 70 years old today. And there is Jeff Daniel. And then our next person is Lee Marvin. Lee Marvin passed away at the age of 63. He was an American film and television actor known for his distinctive bass voice and premature white hair. He gained fame for portraying hard boiled, tough guy characters, initially typecast as villains, but he later excelled in anti-hero roles. Notable films include characters in The Killers, The Professionals, The Dirty Dozen, Paint Your Wagon, Point Blank, and The Big Red One. He achieved critical acclaim for his dual role in Cat Ballou, winning him an Academy Award for Best Actor. So Lee Marvin, 63 years old when he passed away. And we have seal. This one's for you, Sashi, but it's not an animal seal. Uh, 62 years old today. He had was a singing artist. He had global record sales, which have exceeded 20 million sales. He had chart-topping hits such as "Crazy," "Killer," and "Kiss from a Rose." He has won 3 Brit Awards, 4 Grammy Awards, and an MTV Music Award. And you're wondering, uh, that there is Seal. And we have Merle Oberon. Merle. Uh, that is her actual. She actually was Estella Marie O'Brien Thompson. So pretty. Um, she was 68 years old when she passed away. She garnered a critical acclaim for her performances in films like The Private Life of Henry VIII, The Scarlet Pimpernel, and The Dark Angel. She was best remembered for her role as Catherine Earnshaw in Wuthering Heights. So Meryl Oberon. And Sashi says, I have a few of Seal's cassettes. He sometimes hangs out with buskers singing on sidewalks. I wish I lived in an area where we had a lot more buskers. I just I love them. Then we have Billy Bowerman. Billy Bowerman died at the age of 88. He is a renowned American track and field figure. He is celebrated for his coaching expertise and his role in establishing Nike Inc. or Nike Inc., depending on how you pronounce it. He was guided many accomplished athletes to success, including Olympic competitors, NCAA champions, and record breakers. He was a co founder of Nike, and as a co founder, he was instrumental in creating popular shoe styles such as the Cortez and the Waffle Racer. So Billy Bowerman. There's Mill Arbor. There's a Billy Bowerman. And then we have Tony Iommi. Iommi? Tony Iommi. Tony Iommi is, let's see, 77 years old today. Co-founder of the heavy metal band Black Sabbath, let me say that right. As the band's guitarist, leader, and primary composer, he has been a driving force in the heavy metal genre for over 5 decades. He penned an autobiography detailing his experiences with Black Sabbath. Tony Iommi, 77 years old today. We have Amy Tan. Amy Tan is, let's see, 73 today. She's a prolific American author known for her novel The Joy Luck Club, which was adapted into a film. Some of her other notable works include The Kitchen God's Wife, The Hundred Secret Senses, The Bone Setter's Daughter, Saving Fish from Drowning, and The Valley of Amazement. She's also written children's books such as The Moon Lady and The Chinese Siamese Cat. The Chinese Siamese Cat actually became a children's um, show on PBS, and she was honored with several prestigious literary awards. We have Miss Martin Muses, and what happened here? It flipped away. We have Miss Martin Muses. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing well. And she says those books are so sad. If you want a sad book, go read some of Amy Tan. And there is a picture of Amy Tan right there. And then we have a Big John Stud. Um, look over here. Big John Stud. Let's see, how old was he? He was 47 years old when he died. He was an American professional wrestler and actor who gained fame for his performances in the World Wrestling Federation during the 1970s and 80s. He secured multiple championships, including the NWA American Heavyweight Championships, the NWA Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship, and the NWA Canadian Heavyweight title. He was honored with posthumous inductions into the WCW Hall of Fame in 1995 and the WWE Hall of Fame in 2004. So Big John Studd, 47 years old. Deadman says, "Hey, Mrs. Have a great stream. I just kicked the hell out of another hornet's nest, so I can't stay. Have fun with the chat. Well, be safe. Be safe." He said, "Hi and bye, y'all. Sorry, it's definitely one of those days." Yes, people do have those days. And then we have Homer Hickman. Homer Hickman is, let's see, 82 years old today. He is known for training the first Japanese astronauts, and he has written the bestsellers such as Rocket Boys, which was adapted into a successful film. Homer Hickman. And there is a picture of Homer Hickman. And then we have Jeff Kinney. Who is Jeff Kinney, you ask? Well, if you're a kid in America, you probably know who Jeff Kinney is because he is an American author and cartoonist known for creating, writing, and illustrated the beloved children's book series Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He also founded the popular kid-friendly website Poptropica. And he is, let's see, 54 years old today. And yes, Snortapoopa says, hello, don't get stung. And Connie says, hey, Dad Man, be safe. And Sci-Fi's like, be safe. Um, all of your, yes, you can do it, Dad Man. You can do it. And we have Karen Silkwood. Karen Silkwood was 28 years old when she died. An American chemical technician and labor union activist who worked at the Kerr-McGee Cimarron fuel fabrication site in Oklahoma. She reported concerns about health and safety practices at the nuclear facility. She became the first woman on the union's negotiating team. After testifying about her worries to the Atomic Energy Commission, she was found to have plutonium contamination. The lawsuit against Kerr-McGee resulted in a settlement of $1.38 million. Her story was portrayed in the 1983 film Silkwood. Yes, no one typed "be safe." I had to put that one up there. Be safe. So Karen Silkwood. Oops. Uh-oh. What did I do? We don't actually have a picture of her. They have that. But Karen Silkwood. Then we have Edward S. Curtis, I think. Is that the next one? Yes, Edward S. Curtis. He was, let's see, 84 years, eight, 84 years old when he passed away. He was an American photographer and ethnologist, recognized for his comprehensive documentation of the American West and Native American tribes. He focused on capturing the traditional lifestyles of indigenous communities through photography and audio recordings. His substantial collection of images provide a valuable historical record of these communities and their customs. So Edward S. Curtis. How cool. Then we have Betty Ting. She is, let's see, 78 years old, a Taiwanese former actress who rose to fame in the 70s for her roles in over 50 films. She was a key figure in the speculation surrounding Bruce Lee's untimely death in her apartment. So, Betty Ting, 78 years old today. And there is, once again, Edward S. Curtis. And there is Betty Ting. And then we have Ma Lin. Ma Lin. And Ma Lin, let's see here. Always like putting some of the, they're not obscure sports, but just some different sports peoples in these darts, uh, table tennis, chess. He says, I left myself wide open to a, I can't believe you said that, Sashi. But nobody, nobody took the bait. Wake up, people. Wake up. So Ma Lin is, let's see, 45 years old today, a retired Chinese table tennis player, a sole male player to secure Olympic gold in the singles, doubles, and team events. He has numerous world championships and major titles and has solidified his status as one of the greatest table tennis players in history. Now, when I play table tennis, it's a very leisurely game. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. And not like when you see professionals play, bam, 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 bam. Man, it is so fast. It is. It's amazing to watch. Um, I would be annihilated. Then we have Mary Anderson. Mary Anderson is, let's see. So we have 80, 87 years old when she passed away. She is best recognized for inventing the windshield wiper and obtaining a patent for an automatic car window cleaning device in 1903. Um, we had issues, uh, difficulties getting people to listen to her, but there she is. So how cool is that? And then we have Nicholas Hayek. Nicholas Hayek was, let's see, how old was he? 82, 82 when he passed away. A Swiss businessman recognized for co-founding, leading, and chairing the Swatch Group. Um, he was instrumental in reinvigorating the Swiss watch company Swiss Swiss watch industry during the 80s through the introduction of the iconic Swatch brand. Now, I tell you, if you were a kid in the 80s, yeah, you had a Swatch. You had a Swatch. And if you guys don't know what swatches are, let me see if I can find a picture of it for you. I'm going to put 1980s. See if we can see the ones that I grew up in. These are the swatches right here. So you were growing up in the 80s, you had a swatch, or you had multiple swatches. But yes, these are the swatch watches of the 80s. So, yep, those plastic things were sweaty and net. I didn't like them. I don't like wearing anything on my arms anyway. Um, but yes, the swatches of the 80s. So that's what they look like. And that is our birth. No, I'm sorry. We have one more birthday or two more birthdays. My apologies. We've had Katushu Katsunor, um, 42 years old, a former sumo wrestler of Bulgarian Japanese descent. He began his career in 2002 and swiftly progressed to the top division by 2004. He reached the prestigious rank of Ozeki in 2005. He made history in 2008 as the first European sumo wrestler to claim an Emperor Cup victory. He sustained his Ozeki status for 47 consecutive tournaments. He acquired Japanese citizenship in 2014 to transition into coaching. In 2017, he founded his own training stable named Naruto. So, Katoshi Katsunor, 42 years old today. And there he is. And this is our last person, Marcia McNutt. Who is Marcia McNutt, you may ask? She is a renowned American geophysicist. She served as the 15th director of the United States Geological Survey, the first woman to do so. And she was president and CEO of the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute. And she is 73 years old today. So happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday. So we are going to drop this down. Sashi actually has a food. Um, let's see. Why are you? So let's see here. Oh, oh my goodness. It's something that's fried, everybody. That looks good. So it's funny. I see two different things. One of them, oh, I'm sorry. No, I am not. They're two different things. So we are going to look at um picture. This is a picture of it. First off, there is a picture of it right there. Yum. Let me see if I can find a recipe for it. It's fried, so it's got to be good, right? It is. Yum. Mhm. Okay, so here, um, let's see if this actually has the recipe on it. Okay, Um, so this is on a blog. So let me go ahead and put this um, over on my Discord real quick. Let's move this over here out of the way. Move out of the way. There we go. Let's find our pictures. Let's stick it over here. Hopefully it'll. Yes, it does have a picture. So it's usually dipped in coffee and tea. I prefer to eat it on its own. So here's the recipe for that. There's a picture of it. Let me uh, find the recipe again so that I can read it to you. Um, so let's go over here real quick. Come on, stop being silly, me. Can I find it? So this is from the website Can We Key Blogspot. Um, this is his personal blogspot. So he goes, yum. It has a slight crunch that I've been looking forward to. I finally found the right texture and the amount of large air pockets that I wanted to replicate. Um, Here is a picture of his. Let me do this. Oh, boogers. Really here. So let me do that. So here is a picture of his. Um, and so here is his recipe. He has everything in grams. I'm just going to read what they're. For the dry ingredients, you have flour, tapioca starch, salt, baking powder, baking soda, and sugar. And for the wet ingredients, you have water and some vegetable oil. You combine all the dry ingredients. You combine the wet ingredients. You knead it for 5 minutes. You let it rest for 2.5 hours. He said overnight is best. Then you divide the dough. You gently shape into two long logs and you roll and flatten out the long pieces. You preheat some oil. You cut the dough into small strips. Um, it says wet a satay stick. Place it lengthwise. Lightly press the middle. Place another strip on top of it, and then you deep fry it. And so that's basically it. So here I will show some pictures here that oops, he has of the process. There he is doing all the mixing. But this is what he's saying do. You take the logs, you stretch it out, and then you put it between two sticks, and then you slide them into the oil. I guess that's what makes the little airy pockets inside. But oh my goodness, that anything fried bread is yummy. So yes. Um, you know what? I showed all that stuff and I never put it on the page. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, so we're going to move this over here so you can actually see what I was talking about that whole time I was talking. So there's a picture right there of it. Um, and and here's some of the pictures that he did. And he talked about putting it between on two sticks, and you do that, and that I guess kind of gives it the shape. And they look just absolutely divine. So there's all those. I'm sorry, I talked about the whole thing, and you never saw the pictures. My bad. My bad. So yummy. Like I say, anything fried is yummy good. So in honor of a National um, Tug of War Day or Tug of War Day, we're doing some memes of games. that you might remember from your youth or you might remember as an adult, playing as an adult. So here it is. It is meme time. Da 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 da. It's meme time. And Sasha, well, here's a general named Yu Fei was betrayed and executed by a minister named Hui. So someone created a dish called Yar Char Hui, deep fried Hui. And it says, and I usually dip it in, it's usually dipped in coffee or tea, but I prefer to eat it on its own. But yeah, they looked really good. He called them homemade Chinese crullers. If you like crullers, you would like that. So here are some of our memes for today. If you remember playing with this when you were a kid, you are old as F. Yes, I was obsessed with trying to get all those little um, things in the on the little rod. You'd push it and a puff of air would come out. Those are so old. Yes. And who doesn't remember playing marbles? I hit the technique he has of shooting that marble is extremely interesting. Um, but yes, marbles, simple game. Just need a marble. And Sci-Fi said I had one of those, but it was a smaller one. Yeah, they made them smaller. We had the big one, um, and they were really fun. So he says I love those and jacks. Yes, jacks um, is fun. And marbles and dodgeball, the Hunger Games of grade school. Like Sashi was talking earlier about the games they play. It could be vicious. Yes. Ugh, I hated dodgeball. I never was good at it. I was not coordinated at all. And of course, we have jacks, um, which were the version of Legos back then. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Yes, from dodgeball. A movie night. That'd be a great movie night one. It's so funny. Dodgeball. Yep. And yes, when you're playing cards, this is what adults see. You just laying there pushing the car around, but what you see is there's a massive car race with tanks and explosions. Yes, yes. Nothing like fun games you can play with caltrops. Oh, jacks. A caltrop is a weapon. So here is okay. So here I'm going to show a picture of what he was talking about. Let's see. Um, so yeah, these are jacks. Jacks, yes. Do yes, they were like this. Man, you step on one of those and they were bad. And look, there's some kind of a small version for horses. But you are so right, Snortopoopas. Um, and yeah, that was those are yep, those are it exactly. Um, and of course, we have a jump rope, which is a game, and they would do. He'd be jumping slow, and they'd have some rhyme they'd sing, and then all of a sudden they'd start spinning it real fast, and you see how many times you can jump really fast without dying. Back in my day, we actually played the game instead of watching other people play it. Yeah, well, sometimes it's fun watching the games, but being an old curmudgeon. And who could forget hopscotch? There are many different names for this, but we called it hopscotch. And I'm tired of playing games today. Okay, so you go outside and play, right? You'll go play outside, right? Yeah, no. No, I don't want to touch grass. Don't make me. Don't make me touch grass. Yes, in the 90s when you played a video game, this was how you played a multiplayer game. One person used, what was it, ASDW to move around, and you use the arrow buttons and use it. Yes, the old way you play, you had to be close to. You can be in separate areas and play. And then we have Agent Atwood. What's up, y'all? Not much. Not much. Hope you are doing well today on this hump day. And Snortapoopa says hello to Agent Atwood. I remember when playing outside was better than any video game. But then everything changed when the gaming industry attacked. PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, all of them. Yes, they gotcha. And now we enjoy the outside inside. Yes, one burned you alive and the other one electrocuted you with static. Oh my gosh, that is so true. We actually had a metal slide at our house. Um, it it was fun. We did have it in the shade though, and what we did was we ran a hose in the summer. We actually took and ran a hose down with water, obviously not just the hose, um, and cooled off the slide so it made it where you didn't die when you slid on it. And Stony Pooper says, "Hello, how's my favorite polar bear?" And he says, "Really tired, full of fleas, and how are you?" And Cody says, "Hey, Atwood, I'm chilling. You?" I am one of the popular kids. I even get invited to board game night. Oh, oh my gosh. Yes. Each one of the kids had one of these. And I really appreciated them having them because, if they wanted a pet, I said, "You have this one, because, it's a digital pet, and if you kill it, all you have to do is reset it. If you forget to feed it, if you forget to feed a real animal, they die." And so I love these Tamagotchis a lot. So, yes, but so many lives lost forever. Years of gaming have taught me this cat has a side quest waiting. Yes, those arbitrary little side quests. And those, I believe, are our memes today. So I hope you enjoyed them. And Phantom Outsider says, "Hell, chat, been listening and getting some stuff done. Laundry and dryer, dishwasher washing, and breakfast being eaten. One salt and one jalapeno cheese bagel toasted with butter. Yum." I had breakfast for dinner last night. I cooked some sausage, um, some grits, and eggs. Mm, good. And we have some hellos. So those are our memes for today. Wanted to check something out, so I had to turn my um, camera off for a second. Oh wow, more stuff. Also got return call from state disability and called primary doc as state needs medical records. Of course, God forbid if they communicate with each other. Um, so yes, insane, insane. So everybody, guess what time it is? Da 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 da. It's puzzle time. Da 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 da. It's puzzle time. Da 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 da. It's puzzle time. Yay! It's puzzle time, everybody. So let's go ahead and get on with this game. What word shall we use today? We haven't used one of our typical words, adieu. Let's do adieu today. A-D-I-E. Whoops. Come on. A-D-I-E-U. Adieu. Oh, well, okay. Yes. Sometimes you have to light the fire under them. State requested them, but didn't get them yet, so I called to get things moving. Yes, so we have adieu, and there are none of those letters there. So let's see. Let's try 40. That uses the O and the sometimes Y vowel. So, okay, we have an O and a Y. The O is in the third spot, the Y is in the end. So now we have to figure out what this word is. It could be holly, wonky. I'll let you guys figure out what word you want to put down. It is National Arabian Horse Day. Arabian horses fill their owners with passion equal to what they hold for beloved family members. So every day to them is National Arabian Horse Day. However, on this day, the Arabian horse is recognized as one of the most popular breeds in the world. So, when asked the question, what horse breed most exemplifies beauty, grace, stamina, athletic ability, adaptability, adaptability, pride, refinement, versatility, and emotional connections with its human counterpart, the Arabian horse tops the list. From the backyard family member to champion show horse, the Arabian horse fits every capacity a person can imagine. So it is National Arabian Horse Day. That's from nationaldaycalendar.com. Does anybody have a word that they want to do? Am I just going to have to pick one? You're going to make me pick the word? Okay, so I'm going to pick wonky because I like that word, wonky. Well, it's not wonky, but there's an N. It can't be nosy. Nosy. Now, what could this word be? Oh, Knobby, knobby. Okay, so the N has to be in the fourth spot. Uh, blank O blank NY. Snortapoopa says, the old bear is tired, time to re-snooze, have fun. Oh, you have a good one, Snortapoopas. Have a good nap. What happened there? Why did that do that? I don't want to translate this page. Stop it. Go away. Loony. Hey Lisa, how are you doing? Loony. Loony. It was loony. Yay. So we got our first word. Now we have an O and an N in the second and third, and a T, U, and a D. Mmm. Excuse me. So this is kind of like the food that Sashi gave us this morning. Um, so yes, let's see. Today is a National Airboat Day from nationaltoday.com. Um, if you're looking for an up close encounter with the wildlife of the wetlands, then head to Florida's Everglades. This day was created to give both tourists and locals a chance to explore Floridian wildlife, especially its understood yet fierce alligators. You can also get to observe the region's tropical birds and other endangered species over there. So book your tickets at Wild Florida and use this chance to enjoy a thrilling airboat adventure through the swamps. So a National Airboat Day. And this is what an airboat looks like, everybody. Those that don't know, that is an airboat. So, very cool. Okay, so we have, don't forget to vote in our poll. Have you ever seen the show The Glades? It sounds so familiar, Atwood. He goes, it's a good show. It sounds familiar. I might have. Does anybody have any idea what this word is? Oh, Phantom Outsider said it. Sorry, I didn't see up there. Donut. Oops. Sorry about that. Donut. And it is donut. Then we have a R, I, A, D, and a B. Let's see. The A and D cannot be at the beginning. The D is also not in the second letter, and the I, R, and B are not the third. So there we go. We have National Chocolate Mint Day. Chocolate and mint, while it may seem like an unusual combination, it has many benefits, not the least of which it is an amazing taste. However, many health benefits also are also known to come from joining these two tasty treats together. Not only does chocolate help produce serotonin and dopamine, but the combination of that with mint also makes it an overall healthier candy. That's because mint is a powerful and aromatic herb that aids in digestion and freshens the breath. While it might be surprising that combining an herb that grows so prolifically with the product of the cacao bean, it's so yummy. Somehow it just works. So to celebrate this unique combination, today is National Chocolate Mint Day. So there we go. And that was from daysoftheyear.com. Ah, that's an interesting one. So, rabid. Um, it could be braid, or I thought rabid, but Phantom said braid. So let's do braid first. It was braid, but Lisa, I thought rabid too. Um, and let's you go ahead and use the word rabbit now because it's the next word. Isn't that funny? So braid was the first one, and then they did the exact same letters and made it rabid. So those were the next two words. That is, imagine that happening. Excuse me. We have an E in the fourth spot, and then an I and an L. Um, I think it's raining. Oh my. So an E in the fourth spot, and then there is an I in the L. The L's not at the beginning. The I is not in, well, it can be in the fourth spot because the E is there. But the I is not in the third spot. So we still have an S. That would, Lisa and I are psychotic or something. Yes, you have a psychotic connection. Read my brain. I have a psychotic connection. And Atwood says, I'm hungry and I don't want to get out of bed. Well, then stay hungry and stay in bed. Um, I get that feeling. So we have a E. The I cannot be in the third spot. The L cannot be at the beginning. Okay, Atwood would like someone to go bring him some Bojangles or something if you don't mind. He lives in Georgia, so it shouldn't be that far. So we can do piles. We can do miles. We can't do, um, we can do, let's see what else. No, there has to be L. So miles, maybe piles. Those are my guesses. I'm so sorry, guys. I get this like frog in my throat. Um, Today is, I love this one. Oh no, we're gonna go in order. Is today from National Day Calendar is National Lash Day. Yes, it's eyelashes. This promotes the love and need for true and false eyelashes. It explores an opportunity to explore the benefits and fashion of lashes. Eyelashes are a staple item to every makeup look and beauty enthusiast. Lashes have always been known to make your eyes pop and stand out from the crowd. As important as how they make us look, they also help keep dirt and substances from entering the eye and aid in preventing infections. Another important benefit eyelashes provide is preventing eye moisture from evaporating. Lashes shade our eyes in a variety of lengths and colors. Needless to say, eyelashes are a true necessity for every person at any age. So you can observe this day by showing off your lashes. Explore information on eyelash care. You can dress up your lashes with your favorite products. Um, and you can share them by using the hashtag National Lash Day when you post on social media. So that's from a National Day calendar, National Lash Day. And that was please, I'll reimburse you someday. And hey, Simply Steve, it says, ooh, eye popcorn. And Phantom says, yeah, I'm in New Jersey. If you're near Atlanta, I take 12 hours minimum if I left now, but I'm eating breakfast, LOL. So, do we have a word here? So, I don't know if anybody has put a word in. So, I am going to, let's do miles. Miles. Not miles, but the I is there and there is an L. Okay, so what is this word? The L has to be at the end. So it's a blank I, blank EL. What is this word? It ends in an L. It's blank I blank EL. Atwood says, I take gift cards or DoorDash. Just joking, just joking. My youngest has had people on streams send them stuff through DoorDash during the stream. So the L has to be at the end of the word because you see there's a yellow L here and the yellow L here. So you have I blank EL. I have no idea. I don't know of words that end in EL. Anybody have any idea what this word is? Help me. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Because I don't know what this word is. Yeah, no B's, and there's an I. Okay, I might just start typing in letters. Pixel. Yeah, Lisa, me and you got it, I think, at the same time almost. Pixel. And it was Pixel. Then we have a P at the beginning, an N in the fourth, and then a U, a K, and an L. Today is Prevent Plagiarism Day from nationaltoday.com. And this day is observed throughout the country to bring awareness to plagiarism issues in industries, careers like academia and media production. While the definition of plagiarism may differ depending on the institution, the act typically involves presenting someone else's work as your own original work. Plagiarizing someone's work is considered an ethical violation. In some countries, it's even considered a crime. However, there are some cultures where plagiarism is condoned and even seen as flattering. Make Prevent Plagiarism Day essential for people working in the country. Yes, um, my oldest is at a University of Georgia, and has said that the AI um, programs and things now have really made it interesting when some of the papers that people write, um, well, they or don't write, and you can get in trouble for doing that in university or some of the departments. So, but yes, learn, and it's not just the written word. If you steal someone's art, if you steal someone's if you're in a business and you steal someone's project, anything like that, bad, bad, bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. That was from National Today. We are almost done with birthdays. We have Plunk, 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 Plunk. Three people: Phantom, Lisa, and Simply Steve. Plunk, Plunk. And then we have a B. The U cannot be in the fourth spot here. So the U has to go here. So we have a burst. And then we have an A at the beginning, an N in the middle, a Y at the end. So those are, you can use all the white letters or the green and yellow letters. Some of them you can duplicate. The Simply Steve, don't plagiarize my work or I'll plunk you. Yes. Today, I love this day. Um, Today is a National Hickey Day. It said an admittedly less than obvious day of celebration, National Hickey Day brings with it a focus on the willingness and desire to show physical intimacy to those we love. Sure, it's a bit of a weird reason to celebrate, but why not? Connect with National Hickey Day using some of these ideas. Show some love. I guess give someone a hickey. Uh, Preferably, um, um, you know, with people that you are in a relationship with. So you can watch some shows that have hickeys in them. Um, there is Grease. Um, and Stockard Channing, who plays Rizzo in the musical film, and says that her hickeys are from Kaniki, were real. So that is in Greece. There's a movie, Hickey, that it's from 2016, an American teen film that centers around a workplace love interest. And there is an episode of Who's the Boss from 1986 called The Hickey. So, yes, the first National Hickey Day took place in 2023. So, yes, National Hickey Day. Very interesting. That was from daysoftheyear.com. So we have Annoy. Says Hickey gets a day. Who knew? I think if you want to make a day, make one, and it could be a day. We have Annoy, and it is Annoy. That was from Simply Steve. Then we have a P at the beginning, an L at the end with an E, A, and a D. Hickey from Kaniki are like Hallmark cards when you care enough to send the very best, or so I heard. Yes, mouth related skin burns. So we have a P at the beginning, an L at the end. The E, excuse me, cannot be in the fourth spot. The A cannot be in the third or second spot. So the A goes right there. And the D cannot be in the first spot here, the second spot here. So by default, we know that the A goes in the fourth spot, the D goes in the third. So A has to go here. So we have, I'm sorry, the A goes in this spot. My apologies. So we have pedal, P E D P E D A L, pedal. L cannot be in the second spot. So plead, even though it's a good word. Um, so hickeys get a day, but what about Native American burns? LOL. Um, I don't know. Make it a day if you want to. And we have the word debit, and then we have an E in the fourth spot, and then an R, U, and a P. Let's see here. The U has to be at the beginning because the U can't be in the fifth. Obviously, can't be in the fourth, third, or second. So the word starts with a U. Let's look at the R. The R is not in the third or second spot, so it has to end in an R. So we have a U blank blank ER with a P. And we can't use a double letters. Gotta run. Have a great day, Mrs. Ingen. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks for stopping by and playing with our puzzle some and enjoying some of the memes and birthdays. So we have upper, UPPER, upper. Then we have a flail. And then we're going to go here. We have rated. And then we have an A and an L. We have an E, which can either be at the beginning or the end. And that's all we have. So Sapphire says, "Gotta run, have a doctor's appointment. Galactic Cafe is delayed to 12:30 EST today." Or I hope your doctor appointment is well. I hope it's good. I'm assuming it's probably a tele appointment because I um Mo maybe you can get there at 12:30. I have to leave an hour and a half usually to get to any doctor's appointment. But I hope your doctor's appointment is well, sci-fi. So does anybody have any idea what this word is? Your net's not so good, so occasional circle on the screen and wait for the signal to strengthen. When it does that, make sure you hit the live button so that you're on the live and you're not delayed. Did Sashi say? I think Sashi said goodnight and I missed it because it is late for Sashi. Did I miss Sashi saying gotta go? I'm looking. Sometimes they pop out and I don't see them. Okay. I think he probably just fell asleep. Penny says it's 31 degrees, expecting snow. I want to crawl back to bed. Also, Atwood. Yes. So, yes, if your um, computer does the little circle thing, make sure if you look um, at the bottom right by the audio, it says live. If that button, if you don't see a little red dot, you're not live. So click that, and it will go live for you. Makes you get back to where the stream should be. Phantom says, "LOO is 26 here, high of 31 and low of 15." Um, let's see, what's the weather where I'm at? Let me check real quick. So, we're a balmy 60 degrees with an 80% chance of rain. And for those of you who want to know in Celsius, we are 16 degrees. So this word, I'm going to go ahead and type it in. We have the word, valve, valve. And then we have an IL in the second and third, a Y at the end, and that's all we have. Does anybody have any idea? I'll do our last celebration. Actually, let's look at our poll. We have 16 people who have voted. Red Light, Green Light's in the lead with Tug of War and Red Rover in second place and Duck Duck Goose in third. We have 8 people still watching. Thank you so much. We have a LIL. Oh, the L can't be at the beginning, but we can use that. Um, and Agent says, "Ha, Valve, they made Steam. That goes with today." So I think I'm going to do the ILLY, but I'm going to do an H instead. So we're going to do the word hilly. And it was hilly. Then we have a rose. And then we have an OUT with an S and an H. The H cannot be in the first word. So this has to be an S, which makes it south. Then we have Spain. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. Then we have H that we don't know where it goes with an S at the beginning and LY at the end. And we have no other vowels except the sometimes Y. So, what could this word be? Today is National Whippet Day. And before you go, oh no, what are you talking about? Here is what a whippet is. It's a dog. And this is from a daysoftheyear.com. Racing at a speed up to 35 miles per hour, but also relishing time as a couch potato. Whippets are a fascinating breed of dog that deserves to be celebrated. National Whippet Day is here to do just that. So, the folks who already have a whippet or two in their lives can take some time on this day to give them some special attention. Consider adopting a whippet. While whippets are a breed that do have um, some specific needs, these dogs are generally low maintenance. They love sleeping, running, and plenty of opportunities to be off leash. So, yes. So, whippets. They can be from gray to fawn, black and white. These dogs come in a wide range of colors and rarely are two alike. So their running style is referred to as the double suspension gallop, and they have thin skin. It can easily get cold, so they need special gear to stay happy and healthy. So a National Whippet Day, and it's not what people thought. Yes. Wait. Yes. Okay. Now, Sashi, I was afraid I missed it. Um, So Phantom says, wait, so in the Devo song, they were singing about harming a dog. Whip it good. LOL. I know that's what I thought of. That's why I said, no, it's about dogs. Good night, Sashi. Thank you for hanging out with us. You have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night. Simply Steve is saying, no, they're saying whippets were good. Whip it good. Yes. Um, So, I don't know if any, yes, Phantom Outsider did put the word down shyly. Shyly, he put the word down. SHY. So we have shyly. Then we have an APAN. So, I'm assuming it's going to be Japan. And it was Japan. We're going to go way down here. We have the word shout. We have S. Then we have an LT with an E and an M. So, these can go one of two ways. I know what the word is, but let's look and see. The E cannot be in the second spot. So the E has, if you didn't know what the word was, the E has to go here in the third. So the M has to be in the second. So SMELT. Then we have a B, L, and I, and we have a P and an M. This one does not give us any help if we did not know what the word was. Um, oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Um, I, I, I still have a cough. Um, I still have a cough. Hey guys, let me show you. This is what I've been working on. So if you guys ever watch my crafting streams, I am working on this. It's, you won't see the whole thing, but you'll see some of it. I'm going to make myself full screen here for a second. I've been working on this diamond painting. And I figured out the colors that are these up here. So I'm going to be working on them next. But it's Van Gogh's Sunflowers. Whoops. And there is some glare, but look real close there. Individual little buttons. Oh, come on, focus. I think I'm too close. But there you go. Individual little buttons. So that's what I've been working on. Um, Let's stop the camera. Put this back on. It looks like cross stitch. Exactly. They actually they do use the thread colors for cross stitch. You can do cross stitch patterns and make them into diamond art if you are so inclined. It'd be neat if you could get just some blank canvas with little grids on them. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the days I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Yep, sorry. I probably just got a ping for that. Blimp, blimp, says Phantom Outsider. And then we have a K and F, and then we have an NI and an E. So it's, I'm going to put this word out. It's knife or it's knife. And then we're going to this section here. Whoops. We have a tabby. We have filmy. We have a slyly. We have a fault. These have all the letters already, so we're just typing them in. We have testy. We have an S at the beginning, E in the middle, N at the end with an R and a T. And let's see the poll today. 16 votes. Red light, green light in the lead. Tug of War, Red Rover second, and Duck Duck Goose is in third with 19 votes. I have 309 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. And I have 13 likes. Thank you so much. We have a Stern from Simply Steve and Phantom Outsider. Stern, Stern. Then we have Soothe, and our last word is a phone. E.T. phone home. So phone. And we have completed this puzzle in 33 minutes. I'm not going to read the words today. My throat is really, really giving me a little bit of a rough time. So I'm going to give you guys a second to look at these words. These are the ones that we had figured out. And yes, that is our puzzle for today. It's an hour and 43 into the show, 11:43 in my neck of the woods. And I am so grateful you all are here. So I guess you all have looked at these words here. Yes, a wordy list done in record time. This is not our record time. This is about our average time. But yes, we got it complete. We got the green screen. Yay! So yes, a puzzle time is over. So we are done with all of our stuff today. So it is now time for shameless promotions. And here we go. Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, Monday through Wednesday and Friday. I do not have a show on Thursdays because I go and visit my mother-in-law from 9 to 2. So we do not do a stream. But I will be doing on Thursdays. I'll tell you in a second. Because today at 4, we are watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 2, Stardust Crusaders, episodes 7 through 12. So that's anime in the afternoon. And tomorrow, I still do my Puttering Around in Lego Fortnite at 5 p.m. So that is tomorrow, which is Thursday. Friday, I believe Dadman's doing a late night from fruitcakes to porta potties. That is Friday at 10 p.m. I have Insomniac Theater at 2 a.m. on Saturday, and we are watching Castlevania. We have watched the first 2 seasons. We are now in the 3rd season. We'll be watching the first 5 episodes of that. 10 a.m. we have Saturday morning cartoons. We have Mortal Kombat, Defenders of the Realm, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Animaniacs, and some classic cartoons. We have Popeye, we have Betty Boop, we have some very interesting ones I have never seen before. That has some live action and the cartoons, some Max Fleischers, just a plethora of different cartoons there. Yes, a Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you are correct. So that's Saturday at 10 a.m. Saturday night at 8, Dadman does his Sports Weekly show. We can talk about any sports or anything that you want to sports related. So that is Saturday at 8 p.m. Sundays at 3, we are watching The Pretender, a very good show. Um, I've got all the seasons. I've actually got it all set up until the fourth season, and then they have the final movie. Um, so, yes, that is Sunday at 3 p.m. Mondays, I am watching a Batman the Animated Series with you guys. I've never watched it before, so this is my first time watching them. And I am really, really liking this show. So come on over Monday at 8 p.m. and let's watch some Batman the Animated Series. As you can see, I enjoy doing watch parties. I know they don't help my algorithm, they don't help anything, but I enjoy watching them and I enjoy having you guys come over and watch them with me. Um, so I watch all these shows on Cosme, but I put the link in my YouTube on my stream, and then you go over there and then you can go over into the Cosme to watch it. Cosme is perfectly safe. So some people were nervous about that, but I can't air them on StreamYards. I can't air them directly on YouTube or Twitch because it's a copyright infringement. But we can watch them together and have a watch party on Cosme. So you guys can come over and watch them there. Next Tuesday, I probably will still be working on this picture. This is just a picture of the sunflowers. This is not the actual diamond painting. Um, but yeah, I'll actually probably be working on that. I'm going to probably work at some point today on the background. I figured out which colors go where. So yes, going to probably be doing some of that uh, at some point today. Just do a couple hours and try to get things done. If you would like to support me, you can buy me a cup of coffee. I am wanting to buy a webcam that zooms. I think it would be so much easier to do some of the builds and videos that I do. But it's $100+ So if you'd like to help me get that camera, you can support me and buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com. You can also check out my creator wish list on throne.com. Those are both Mrs. Dadman Walking. I have not put any of the what I need to look and make sure I have the right webcams on there before I um just to make sure I because stuff has kind of changed my needs. So those are two areas you can support me. I am not monetized on YouTube. I am monetized on Twitch, but Ko-fi is the better way. If you want to support a creator and they have a Ko-fi or a coffee, support them through that because they get more of the money. A YouTube sometimes, and they get it right away. As soon as you make the donation, those funds are available to them. With YouTube, you have to wait. With Twitch, you have to wait. So that's a little thing. If someone has a coffee or a Ko-fi account, I will support them on there um, if possible. If you'd like to send something to me, DadmanWalking55 or Angela, my youngest, who's a streamer on Twitch, you can at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. Also, these are my streams and VODs. YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch Mrs. Dadman Walking, Twix is M Dadman Walking, Threads is Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, and Discord is Mrs. Dadman Walking. Yes, they're all different. I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. Sorry. So, yeah, check out all those sites and support me there. So it is a 1 hour and 50 minutes into the show, 11:50 in my neck of the woods. I am going to go ahead and put Sci-Fi Mombi's link out there. Let me find it real quick. Um, they're going to be late today. They're going to be at where are they? There we go. Their stream is not going to start till 12:30. But let's find it here. Um, oh, let's see. We need the do, 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 do. There we go. So let me go ahead and get this link here. So their show doesn't start till 12:30. Yes, the Twitch and Discord are the same. So here is the link to Sci-Fi um, Zombies Galactic Cafe. It's at 12:30, but go over there even early if you can't stay. Hit that like button, share out the stream so that people can go over there and watch it. So, oh, let me end the poll. Almost forgot that. I'm really notorious for that. So here is our poll, and let's see who the winner is. We have 16 votes. Let's see. Red light, green light wins. Tug of War and Red Rover are in second, and Duck Duck Goose um, are in third. So thank you all for voting. I greatly appreciate it. That was kind of a little fun poll there today. So now I will say see you next time. Hopefully, see you around 4 p.m. for our anime in the afternoon. Um, Let me find a link to that real quick and share that with you. So I'm just going to share the YouTube side. So here's the link to that. So that's at 4 p.m. if you'd like to go over there and watch some of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So now I will say, see you later. Remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, I hope the rest of your day is fantastic. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.